Hello everyone, I'm Cheston44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last episode, we went and dealt with the missing Koiki fruit back in the village, and spoke with, and did some exploring around the island of Tikawara. We've made our way over to the Lago Faith Broodmother, who basically stopped from attacking and told us, hey, save our children. We told them, sure, if you will not attack. Which they may do. We're gonna go back right now and see if we can get an agreement made. I'll speak with the people there and see what can happen. Oh, did I not loot that? Oops. Because the person there does want us to kill them all. Alright, back to Tikawara. There we go. Now we just need to run over to the woman who gave us the quest and see if she agrees to this.
Ishi, how much of the captain's hardtack have you eaten? You're gonna make yourself sick again, foolish bird.
Huh. Alright, so down over here. Himwihi.
For what do you linger here?
We need to release the Lago Faith hatchlings. She throws back her head and laughs.
But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing?
They have clans and families. What would you do if someone caged your children? A look of pain and surprise twinges across her face. It reveals an old but raw wound to your shrewd gaze. Her expression hardens.
Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder.
She brushes another speck of moisture from her
For what
eye.
do you say this again?
You want them to leave you alone, right? Release their young and they will.
They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and they smell food in our village.
She leans forward and speaks slowly as though explaining this to a child.
If I release the young ones, then they attack when they grow big.
Lago Faith are reclusive by nature. They would avoid the village if you did not have their young.
When they ran from me before, I thought it was only my weapon they feared.
She laughs again, but tapers off into a pensive silence.
But suppose you are right. Then I do not have to suffer their stench. Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
She passes you the key with one hand and hefts her weapon in the other. There we go! We were able to negotiate and get them to leave.
Look out! They escape!
And they run off to freedom. Leaping from the water, the broodmother eagerly chirrups and beckons toward her hatchlings. They rally around her with unbridled joy. She lets out a low-pitched warble when she sees you. The broodmother makes a show of removing her necklace and laying it out on the sand, then gesturing from you to the necklace and back again. Chirruping and waving her crest, the broodmother and her hatchlings dive back into the ocean. Well then.
I hope the Lago Faith do not come back.
And we get a reward. Baubles of the Fin. Constitution and Intellect grants Cruelty and Curios. The collection of trinkets, witnesses of countless acts of mischief and malice, radiate the cruel temperament in an aura that boosts outgoing damage of all allies within range. Ooh. Constitution and Intellect. This is Intellect, History, and Insight. I mean, I like the History and Insight.
Hey, that's not bad.
My insight is currently 5. Wow, really? Vodka's Wisdom. And the necklace. So it would go down to 4 instead of 5, but I do kind of want to boost it. I did get a boost recently. And this would boost Constitution, which currently is at... Oh, I'd also lose History, but... Ooh, History is very low, but I have other things. But Constitution would go to 19. Intellect would stay... It could be better, but Intellect would be a bit better. Constitution to 19. I think not. You're keeping the Heart Chime Amulet. Perception, Darkest Before Dawn is good to have. You've got the Resolve boost. That can be fine. I'll find someone else to give it to. Now let's report in to her and tell her mission accomplished. And then I should probably go through all our companions and see if anyone has any level ups.
It seems the Lagofath no longer bother us. I can save my strength for a worthy fight.
Indeed.
You'll never meet a more welcome. See? The villagers...
Alright, so... I don't think we have anything for you guys, so boop, 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 and boop.
Glad to be back.
Level ups. You've got a level up, Constantine. That and Bluff. Sure, why not? And I don't really do much with these. You do the offensive invocations. There, that's an offensive. It's an upgraded summon. Oh no, causes a downed enemy to explode. Never mind. Non-offensive. There's an offensive one. Sure, take that. Oh, you get another one of these. I have no idea. That one. Okay. Let's see. So, weapons. We've got a hatchet and a hatchet. I don't think we really have any new hatchets to give to anyone. Reckless Brigandine. And we do have the Effigy's Husk, which is light armor. Improved light armor would be interesting. You use medium. You use light. This is 100% better. What's Skane's resentment again? When bloodied, aura reduces the healing of nearby enemies. I mean, it's something. Sure. Dear God, that looks hideous. The Reckless Brigandine, you wear light armor. Not heavy, so I don't think anyone's going to be wearing the heavy. You! I could make it superb. Ooh, I could give you Veteran's Maneuver. Start of combat, the wearer is immune to any attacks. It's not the best, but I mean it's something. Cheap and easy to do. Go ahead, take it. And as for these, let's see. I can give you a Ring of Overseeing. That sounds good. I'll give you this for the Fortitude boost. The Juana Charm Belt could be nice. You've got a good thing there. Attribute and a skill determined by the user's class. Ew. I haven't actually... Hold on a moment. What does this give me? Let me see. The attribute, 16, 18... Actually, hold on. I can do it like this. If I put this on.
Wow, isn't this fancy?
Okay, it's... I believe it's this. Yep. Versatile Chameleon's Touch. As for the skill... Athletics. Decent choice. Is it only athletics? Yep, it's only athletics. So it's strength and athletics that I get a boost from with this. Strength and athletics, I lose the Ring of Minor Protect. You know what? Sure, let's go with it. You've got... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to use it. A deflection bonus? No, I'll go with these. Religion and stealth. Not... Well, it is kind of yours, so you should be wearing it. You're wearing... Accuracy against spirits and intellect. Constitution and intellect. That I think I like a bit more. You can do with the Ring of Minor Deflection. Not gonna care about that. Oh, Cloak of Deflection. I didn't realize we had that. Sure, you can take this. I think that's all I'll give there. I don't think we really have anyone for heavy armor. And you use a battle axe, not a hatchet. Alright, swap our people out again.
Do you linger here? Am I a Go see the sweaty one. The dwarf.
Sorry. Alright, boop, 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 boop. And then we go boop, boop, boop. You all have level ups. Alright, Idwin, Mechanics, Metaphysics, and what one are you gonna have here? Immunity to mind afflictions would be interesting. Spell resistance is good. And you're gonna take one of these things, which, go ahead with pistol, why not? Then we've got you, so athletics and insight, and... What's that? Enemies that break engagement with the monk give the monk a wound or improve critical. Spell resistance. I'm not giving... take a range with blunderbuss, sure. And our mage. Arcana and metaphysics makes sense. As for which of these you're gonna do, I guess spell resistance, sure. Oh jeez. Alright. Take the scepter. And I'm going to give this to you, so you have another one of these. We don't really have anything here to give anyone. And... what do you have? Armor rating against spells and Martyr's Memories. Caster becomes petrified and untargetable for a brief time. If using it. You know what? Soul Void just makes amusing sense for you. You've got max health. Take Elois's locket. And no one's gonna be wearing Ibis. And you, yeah, keep the Stone of Power. I think that's all there, so let's swap our group out again. Boop, boop, boop. And we'll go boop, 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 boop. There we go. And I have some items to sell to you, Vector.
No sign of my Ekosi.
Because I have a few items I can sell. It's not much, but it is some. Sure. I think I've basically gotten everyone who I can get. I think there's also... there we go. So there's traps, and I think that's all I really need to sell right now. I mean, no, the flags have no value to them. Not gonna sell ingredients. Nothing to sell here, really. That's all food, which I should put some more food back in. So, there we go. I do need drinks, but we don't really have any here. Alright. Let's put the food and such in. You go in there, you go in there, and that'll be it for now. Okay. With things handled here, time for us to get out of here. We can go do some exploring, I think. Not gonna go into Pococahara quite yet. Because I do want to do some more looking around. I mean, we have that mysterious massive island to the south. Maybe there's something there. I mean, this is big. What the hell is this massive place? The Black Isles. Oh. Fergus. 15th level barbarian. Alright. You want to fight? Let's fight. I just leveled up and outfitted my guys. Let's see how you're able to handle this. This is gonna be a bit of a fight. We'll do what we can.
This is futile. I'm feeling the strain.
Do what you can, you guys. They have some tough people around here. I think we're taking care of them.
That's not very helpful.
Ooh, sounds like someone leveled up, but I don't know who. Aloth went down. Oh! I don't know who cast that. Wish they hadn't. Looks like we're down to just a couple fighters. Nope, a couple fighters and a warbler? Alright, one left. And there we go. Alright. That was a bit harsh, but we did take it down. And we got the Triumph of Fergus and Black Isle Bastards flag. Interesting. Ooh. Kapanataga, a club. Interesting. And there was also a book. That's new. We need to see what we just picked up. That's interesting. Okay, so we do have this. It's a club. Very accurate. It's superb. Deals best of crush or slash damage with 5% as raw. Chance to daze on hit. Melee damage for each engaged target and one more person engaged. Or two. Or Lone Champion. Increases armor rating and deflection when no allies are nearby. Interesting. But Black Isle Bastards logbook. Told the crew we was to call the Black Isle Bastards privateers now on account of us having a benefactor what funded our hull repairs, stocked our larder, and filled our coffers. All she wanted were a written log which showed our work, so here goes. Captain Fergus of the Black Isle Bastards. Jarek, a Diran peasant, pissed himself when I pressed my cutlass to his back. Messler, 31st of his name. Not so high and mighty anymore. Corpse with exactly 333 odd coins on him. Swear I seen him before. Godlike, looked like a lionfish. Dove to the waves, lost. Catharak, spider-headed, bristling with guns. Abida, ransomed, no takers, sold to Crookspur. Ender Warg, Animenser, tossed overboard with his device. Gambling monk stole his dice, his winnings, his life. Andrezi nuns, Darkotzi, shiny armor didn't stop a cannonball. Man with a sack of wooden rats and a jar of ashes? Got rid of him quick. Lightfoot, keelhold. They have poisoned their rum. Another floater had a note pinned to his forehead. Peribor. Someone got to him first. Mad dwarf ran off a pier before we could kill him. Shame, really. Lord Simeon of the Marsh died penniless. No matter. Captain Marzagal, ransom to Black Burgo's crew. Owe him a favor. Aronijah called himself an emperor. I called him chum. Skyanite cult worshipping a godlike infant. Left the infant on Maj. Orlin with big teeth. Shaved him for calling me a coward. Tied him to the mast. Lilia, laden with jewels. Sunk. Babbling fellow with an odd trinket. Got away, good riddance. Blue Orlin, black beard. Ransom paid. Flavia Vares, marooned by request. Wizard in purple robes. Ugh. Lady catching gulls with a trouser leg. She ate 3 before we could stop her. Havarian fed him to a passing kraken. Master Lovatus took his fine scalpels as a prize. And Scholar with a pet cactus. Plant's been growing larger since I fed it our poisoned rum. New fish in the sea. The defiant Captain Laniara. Not long for the dead fire. The log cuts off prematurely. The rest of the pages are marred by powder burns. I see. Well, pity you fell out like that, and I am going to go and throw all of these things in here. And apparently we could put the Black Isle Bastards flag on us, but no, we've got our own flag, and our own flag is plenty good. Alright, so I think we can take a look on here a bit. Shadowed Vale. Hall of the Unseen. Do we have to go around this way? Yes, this is the way we go. And we need to go through this Shadowed Vale to get any further. Alright, let me drop a save and then we'll take a look. Alright, into the Shadowed Vale. The land here is shattered and barren, eerily quiet, with jagged hillocks plunging abruptly into the calm, clear seas. No birds fly above, and you've not spotted the first boar, rat, or lizard. By comparison, the camp ahead looks positively bustles. Horses are tied off to stakes, a robed figure, cowl pulled over his head, sits upon a crate, and the scent of a hearty stew wafts from the pot hanging over the small campfire. Thoughts? Something isn't right here. There's an unusual magical presence, but I can't pinpoint it. Steer smells good, almost too good. I'm thinking it's a trap. Squinting, Maya thumbs her chin and nods slowly. Jody shrugs. If it's a trap, it doesn't seem like much of one. And as for you... You wonder what you think, but only you can answer that. Palagina shrugs. Same thing. Sneak up on it. Maya nods at your instruction and crouching low leads you forward. Keeping low and behind the robed figure, you make your way towards the campfire. You're passing the first tent, absolutely assured in the silence of your movements, when a savannah folk levels an arbalist at your head from your left. Not another step, his voice growls, almost more menacingly than the bolt threatening to add another hole to your head. Alithe, the elf in Iderian finery, steps from another tent. Greetings, stranger, she smiles welcomingly. As a broad-shouldered island Amawa joins the man with the crossbow, you note that the robed figure hasn't moved an inch. We're not here to cause trouble. The Iderian woman bows slightly at the waist, brown hair falling over her face in loose curls. In that case, who are we to keep you from our company? Please join us by our fire. The trio guide you among the tents. There seem too many for the few kith you see about. The elf graciously offers you a seat at the fire. The robed figure makes no apparent notice of your arrival, their cowl casting their visage in impenetrable shadow. We have soup, the Amawa says. Stew, really. And you're welcome to make use of of our tents if you'd care to rest. Do you know much about this chain of islands? While the Amawa shakes his head and says, very little, the Adiran grins and answers, a thing or two. Why? The geography here. It's like the island has been twisted or broken by some great power. The Adiran nods. Perhaps it has. A great cataclysm shook this realm in ages past. But there's not much we can tell you about it. Who's your hooded friend? The woman laughs lightly. Just that. Perhaps you should ask yourself. Approach and look under the hood. You approach the figure, who makes no move. Each step takes you closer, yet somehow also further away. The crossing seems to take minutes, and the campfire falls away to your periphery, yet you can't stop. Bending low, you peer up under the hood into the face within. A hairless face with palest gray skin, thin lips, a narrow nose, and no eye sockets at all. What in the name of whale is going on here? The visage smiles, its mouth curling at the corners. The figure stands. You shudder. No, the ground shudders. Or the air. The dirt churns beneath your feet, and your stomach leaps into your throat as the ground opens beneath you. You plunge into darkness. When you wake, the ground is bare. No tents, no horses, no traces even of a campfire. Yeah, that's not a little bit unsettling, is it? All we have left is the Hall of the Unseen. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna end this episode here. A few minutes short, but it's fine. Next episode, we'll see what's in the Hall of the Unseen here, and see what's going on with this place. But that'll be in the next episode, so until then, I am Chestic44, also known as Fly. That is Laniara, Palagina, Joti, Maya, and Aloth. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, and I shall see you all next time.